So we're down to 2 archers now, and 5 normal soldiers. Okay. Goblins 2. So, Torga didn't surrender, so let's see what they do this time. Please, please, Jesus, don't make my rolls so good.
I feel like if he surrendered, he should probably pick it back up.
Yes!
A 1! A 1! Oh, and a 15.
Yeah, that 1 means he's got to cleave his own partner.
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to roll a d20 and see if he hits his own partner. He does.
Give us this.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Sorry, he's got Oh, wait, no, he's got a +2, so he does hit his own partner. So this guy swings around and smacks his partner in the face. Whilst his partner does still hit Torga, his partner takes 45!
He might be dead.
That's quite right, I don't think.
No re-rolls.
His partner still takes 8 damage.
Dies? Oh, he dies.
Okay, so Torga, you
I think he
take
just
5.
decapitated the whole earth.
He missed and hit him in the head.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, no, because 8 damage is enough to kill him, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah,
okay.
Does that not stop his partner's attack?
It does not.
headshot.
Torga still takes it at the
It
same
happens
time.
at the same time.
But yeah, the other one swings around and decapitates his friend accidentally as Torga ducks out of the way. And he's sort of like just left there staring at his weapon, shocked at what he's done, just gabbering like. He's shocked at murdering his own friend.
Reactions of the other goblins?
Huh?
What are the reactions of the other goblins then?
They are.
Surely they would react.
I mean, I understand goblins. What are they saying in their anguish?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe
too.
one shouts, "No, Steve!" Ah! Another one's like, "What? Wrong one! Like they're all just terrified. Perfect. Right. Now the ones who are going for Carulius switch up and go for Bajornar. 2 rolls, 11 and a 16. I think the 16 hits, doesn't it? How hard's your AC?
No, my AC is 17.
Oh, finally!
Seriously?
Finally,
How
I
much
don't
dex do you
smack someone in the face. Perfect.
Do you have like
perfect.
20 decks or something? Jeez, that's really high.
No,
He's
I'm
got
wearing
heavy armor.
chainmail.
He's in
I'm
heavy
wearing
armor.
chainmail.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got chainmail.
Heavy
Alright.
armor.
And
Chainmail
Steinholler.
is 16.
Yeah,
The
we
one
can't even
facing-
we can't even afford.
Yeah, hang on, if you've got
good
chainmail,
armor.
your AC is 16.
That's 16, not 17.
No, you
Yeah,
still
but
get
I'll
a.
have 1+4.
He has his shield.
No, I don't have
No,
a shield.
no.
But I get
You went for the defensive style, though, didn't you?
You know, I have 17. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Sit with it.
Anyway,
Sure.
Steinholler, you get 1 attack against you. Does a 17
I'm willing to
hits?
accept it, honestly.
Does,
I
yes.
don't know enough about paladins.
You keep barely hitting me. It's kind of. It's like.
Did you say against Judas?
And there you go, 4 damage. Alright, so
so
this other one, seeing you like just carve his friend in half, he gets maybe a bit of blood in his face and he's angry. He dives in, cuts your
What's
shins.
funny is that carving. What's funny is that carving in half is literally my lowest damage roll.
You still killed one.
I stumble and I kill him.
I think if you crit, you hit the goblin so hard it turns into like shrapnel and hits its friends.
It's other
I
goblins.
can literally crit for like 36 roughly or something like that. I forget how much. Hold on. Let me figure it out.
Right.
Hit for 28, I think it is.
Damn, nice. Alright, so Torbrick Grimgar. It's your turn. The boys are going to roll their medicine checks now as they run in to try and help the back two.
The boys. Get the boys in here.
The boys are back in town. Yeah, okay, so you both are stabilized. I think it's is it 15 or 14? The check.
Chain shirt, no.
Chain
shirt or chain mail?
It's chain mail.
You're being very nice. in
Chain mail is
exchange for-
16 with no dex bonus.
Anyway,
You get the +1.
So yeah, Griuju and Magnus are both stabilized. You will not have to make death saving rolls, but you are still down and will wake up in a few hours. Alright.
Poor Spartans are doing terrible.
Alright, so I'm going to use a bonus action to change my hex onto one of the goblins at Torga.
Okay.
Or the last goblin at Torga.
Yep.
I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Give him some hell. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's dead straight up. Yeah, this goblin just...
And then I'm going to shout, "Run, greenskins, you cowards!"
We'll see. On their turn, they're going to make a morale check, maybe. Yeah. Depends on how many of them die. Oh, nice. 13. Ooh, we'll see. You might have to push the scales a little more. Because they've still got their ward
in all
back,
fairness,
or their
they
wolf
did
back
lose their
up.
leader. They did lose their leader, and they shot themselves in the head.
Okay,
Right?
true.
Themselves in the head.
But at the same time, you guys have also managed to drop half your party to nothing but goblins and arrows. So,
There was lots of goblins.
anyway,
It's,
so this
it's
guy's
really on the
melted.
RN, Jesus.
So can we get a head count now that we've killed like 3 or 4 that?
Okay, there are 2 archers left, there are 3 soldiers left, and there are now the 2 wolf riders riding forwards with spears trying to stab you.
Oh.
So,
7. Okay.
Ryu, you're down. Magnus, you're down. Glorbunkle! What you want to do?
Can I have some visualization on where these goblins are?
Certainly, most of them are at 60 feet away from the hand. So you move back like 20 feet, was it? So most of them are 100
Yep.
feet, 80 feet away from you. There are wolf
Are they
riders
kind
there.
of grouped together by now?
They're 100 feet. Sort of and sort of not. The ones, the wolf riders are together. The archers are split off because their friends have died, and then there's 2 in front of Jornar and 1 in front of Steinhaller.
I'm running forwards 25 feet. Up to like... Yeah.
Well, actually, you'd be running back to here because remember you moved backwards.
I've got 25 foot.
Yeah, but
I
how far
only
did you
ran
move back?
backwards 20.
Oh, okay, fine. Then you go just past here. Hang on, here we go.
Just a little bit.
No, you go here.
I can't. I'm not even sure I can do that.
Sure, it's not
I
square.
can't. I can't move in between squares.
I can. You hold up.
Oh right. Either
you
way,
go.
I run up to there, and then I want to stick grease down.
Okay.
On
Where do you wanna
top of the soldiers.
All right. So
You set me
Um,
on fire. I'm going to
you'd be
kill
sticking
you.
it-
Just so it's not underneath our squad.
well, it's what, a 10-foot radius, 60 feet away.
It's a 10-foot square, not radius.
Square.
You
Sorry.
would just cast it on the archers in the middle, then essentially.
Well, pretty much from where you are, I think. What if they ran up 60 feet? Well, no. You pretty much have to
Just
cast it
about get it.
at Bajor. Like he would be caught in it. That's where you'd hit the most people. Bajor.
Is he? Do I know him as a dexterous person?
Can I
Jordan?
remove people?
Are you known for your
Did it work?
dexterity?
Ah, my dog fell apart.
I'm a blacksmith, so no.
Okay.
I think I'm going for it. I think I go for that.
When you're prone, don't you have a advantage? Don't arrows have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage against you?
Arrows
yeah, but
have
ranged attacks have
disadvantage,
disadvantage
but
against you.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's next to 2 melee guys, which is the danger.
Yeah, but if they're prone as well,
True. Okay, so you make the thing. Can I get a sugar a dex check real quick?
and the problem is goblins are known for being dexterous.
No, they're not. They fall flat on their asses.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Indeed. Oh, so
we get, like-
they all fall down.
Two of them, one of you, that's fine.
So good.
And also, if the wolf riders come in, they've got to make a check.
Yeah, anything that enters that
Yep.
area has to make the dex
So it's
save
10
as
foot
well.
radius, pretty much. Blah, look at all this grease. It's horrendous. Ah. Ah.
It's... Okay, never mind then.
That is a solid spell.
It's quite fun. Anyway, so
Also,
yeah.
thanks for doing that to me when I was supposed to heal the monk.
You can still heal him while you're
You
prone.
can still heal him on the floor, yeah. Anyway,
It's a little
grease.
greasy.
next
You
up
know, you
is
get
the
greasy
third
hands.
goblins. So,
It's called taking
seeing
cover.
this, they're probably going to realign and... Oh.
Wait, have I missed my turn?
No, hang on. Did we?
Oh, wait, I didn't.
Jacko, who's...
I mean,
Yeah.
you were down, so
Yeah, I should have rolled for it, shouldn't I?
There we go.
yeah, Godfrey.
No, because
No,
the
you're
No,
stabilized
no, you were
by
stabilised.
the mercs.
Yeah,
the
stabilised by
mercs
Mercs.
came in.
Oh,
You're
good.
welcome,
Right.
guys.
You're all good.
You're welcome.
Yar. Right, well, one of the wolf riders is going to split off and go for Torga, the other going to go for Steinhaller. So they're charging in with their spears.
So they have bows and spears on these things.
I mean, they've got bows, but they're not using them. Steinhaller is missed. Oh, Torga, no.
And you're down again. Oh, the humanity.
9 damage.
Good God.
You're dead.
That almost directly kills you. Fuck.
Jeez.
But no, you get speared and dropped to the floor just after waking up, and this goblin runs past and his wolf barking and riding. And meanwhile, Steinhaller, you just knock his spear out of the way, and the goblin is like, "Ow, ow," and missing his lucky opportunity to stab the big scary thing. Alright, who's up now? Diarmard.
Is there anything I can hide behind nearby?
You can certainly, because you're still near the forest, you can just retreat into the forest and hide there.
Can I shoot then hide?
No, you're not a rogue.
Okay. In that case, I am just going to shoot one of the goblin riders.
Did I just die again?
You went down, yeah.
Yes,
For
yes.
fuck's sake.
If you want to, you can shoot the archer that's been shooting you, Mr. Diarmard.
Nah, I'd rather do
there
it.
we go.
One
Duel
of
him,
the
duel him.
insects I
Come on,
usually-
who's the better archer? Come on.
Can I just start
Yes,
rolling? Can I just start rolling up my next character now?
So who are you firing
That's a
at?
hit.
The archer.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, oh man. The sad thing is, you strike this archer. He cries out in pain. You know, this arrow's pointing out of him, but he's still alive. He's well and alive.
Yeah.
Now he's angry.
Now he's angry. He's gonna get his revenge.
And has a taste for blood.
Jonah, what you wanna do?
Can I move out of the grease and then hit him?
You have to stand
That
up
would
first.
require a dex check to stand up.
In action to go out of prone, don't you?
Yep.
No, you can half your movement to stand up.
Do you want to try
No,
and
you just-
heal
just
Stobby first?
Swing on the floor. Just
Yes, I
Okay.
use
swing your
lay on
hand
hands
on the
for one.
For one.
For one.
Wow, that's generous. All right, Stobby.
Stobby, you return to life on one hit point.
No, I know. Stobby,
Wait, what was
you're now on 1 HP.
What, am I still down though?
No,
No.
you're awake.
No.
You're awake.
You're prone, but
You're
you're
prone.
well, one hit point.
Yay!
Is he prone? Has he stood up yet?
You
He's
wake
not,
up
he's
and you're all
prone.
greasy. You're like, what happened?
Yeah, you're covered in grease.
Last you remember, you were stabbed to shit by goblins. Now you've woken up. You're covered in grease, and a dwarf is laying his hands on you.
Very
You're gonna get up
confused.
just in time to
Touch-
get knocked back
touching you.
down again.
You're
Touching
like, I
you
was right. This world
inappropriately.
does suck.
And
Right.
then I make a dex check to stand up, I guess.
All right, give me that dex roll. Oh, doesn't pass. No, sadly.
Ball.
Alrighty. Who's up now? We've got goblins 1. Oh, it's been a while since I fired some bows.
It's time
So-
for more death.
The anger sets in his eyes. He's going to fire back at Diarmard. Can he hit? Can he do it? He cannot. It just pings off into a nearby tree.
That would have hit
It's
me.
just this archer battle, and it's like everyone's just missing.
You
point
you
out
whiffs it.
The most
He whiffs it with
failures of just
vengeance.
The archers.
Can I
Bet
point
on
out
the
that
cosine
terrible
archers.
roll would have hit me and killed me?
Nice. And you know what? I'm going to roll and see who the other one targets. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you won't go that far, so 5. Ooh. So, Mr. Torbrick.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I need... Oh, sorry, first of all, I should have added a +2. It's, with the +2, still would have missed you, yeah? What's your AC, Diarmard?
16.
Okay, you're plenty fine.
They don't care about all of our little mercenaries
actually
running
+4.
around healing everybody.
15. Literally, the mercenaries are just running over, putting bandages on, and then running away, and like trying to drag bodies with them. So, no, they're not threatening. They're not literally trying to kill them. Anyway, Brum. Yeah, who is it?
Brum-ba-dum.
So
Indeed.
15. You know, so 15 doesn't hit, but does a 19 hit you, Mr. Torbrick? I forgot to add
Yeah,
a
it
little
does.
bonus. Okay, damage time. The short bow, the brave shot. I'm rolling really well on damage. 7 damage.
All of your rolls are disgusting.
It's so
That
good.
hurts.
Yeah.
It's because he's not doing his DM rolls. The DM rolls give us it.
The thing is, the DM rolls, you'd never know. But with this, I'm honest and I am destroying you. What's your HP? You only got
He's
9.
stealing our
Ouch.
rolls, that's what's happening.
Damn, okay. Oi! Quit it. Okay, who's up now? That's the 2 archers done. Torga. Give me a death
They're
save.
taking our rolls.
18.
Zarmus, they lit a bonfire.
Well, okay, but a bonfire was lit. It's just, I guess, the gist of the question. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right, Torga, you got the roll. Oh, 19. Sorry, 18 rather. Yeah, you're perfectly okay. You marked down a success on your sheet, and you're still doing fine. Zarmus, let's see some death, shall we?
I almost died twice in one encounter.
You're fine. Don't worry
The first time I
It
played
can
D&D,
still happen.
the first time I played 5th edition, we had a wizard who had this exact same problem.
Welcome to first
wish I
level
had used
D&D
my
5th.
spells.
It's deadly,
Come on, Zarmus, think
especially
of the
when
bear.
you're in a very
Think of
deadly
the bear,
world.
do it.
Torbrecht, do we want to try some communication, or do we just want to keep killing?
Let me shout now. Fuck off.
Well,
I'll,
okay,
I'll shoot one of the remaining archers.
it's basically it'll be the
Keep killing
soldiers
them.
who break, and it's not their turn yet. All right, so you're firing the
I'm
archers.
just like
Give me that
putting the
roll.
question out there. Yes,
I'm going to keep trying the intimidates and keep shooting them. So.
I
Nice.
like how y'all attack the.
I mean, I can intimidate them in
Also,
Goblin. That's the
In
thing.
general, what I'm going to rule is intimidate to actually try and get an enemy to surrender or otherwise stop fighting is an action unto itself. Mainly because otherwise everyone will be rolling intimidate with every attack, and then eventually
Okay.
enemies
How
will
ab-
sprint away crying.
Well, I was going to say, how about intimidate as a bonus action if you've killed someone?
No.
I'd like to cast Sleight of Hand for my turn. See if I can steal the sword out of his hand.
Nice. That is exactly what I mean.
Uh,
Thank you. And yes, you fucking destroy this goblin. He's like firing off. I think he shot at Torbrick. He's like, "Yeah, I hit the captain." It seems that any time they try and say a catchphrase, they always just die instantly. These goblins should know better. So yeah,
The
you
should.
drop
fancy
him.
catchphrase.
They don't. In that case, I'm going to keep shooting because I'm killing them every time.
Nice. Okay, Corellius, you're awake. You can punch something in the face. There is actually.
God.
You are on the floor, however. Would you like to stand up?
Yeah. Very much so. How do I
Okay.
do that?
Give me a dex roll. So just press your dexterity save.
Good. Character sheet.
It's fine. You guys dragged just enough attention that I stayed up, so I could, so I could not have to fall.
Ooh, what's the
This is an
actual,
important thing.
what's the
Yeah.
dex thing of
Keep the orc up.
this?
It's 8 plus proficiency plus spellcasting modifier, so it's going to be something like 13, 14.
No. Sorry. Okay, so you don't stand up. You can punch these goblins from the floor, however. You can just floor punch
But,
them.
so just to explain, so what I had to roll a 13 or higher.
Pretty much.
You're
And
like,
you
an,
roll
you're like an
11.
ankle biter.
Well, I rolled, but why have I got two numbers? I've got an 11 and a 19.
Because
So why didn't the
you have it.
19?
That's
This is
advantage.
advantage. You don't have
Because
advantage.
you've got it set to always roll with advantage.
So what?
Okay, the way
You have
D&D
the
5th
dice
works.
set to always roll with advantage.
The way D&D 5th works is usually whenever you roll with advantage or disadvantage, you roll 2 dice, and if you're rolling with disadvantage, you take the lower, advantage, you take the higher. So, in this case, if there is no disadvantage or advantage, we simply take the one on the left.
Which is what happens in this case.
Yes, 11, and
Yeah.
you don't stand up. So,
Okay, but I can still roll a d4 for some damage out of punch this guy while I kick
you
him
can,
from
you
one
can
on the
just
ground.
roll a d20.
You can
to
still hit
attack
him with your staff, can't you?
So, yeah. Do you want to staff or punch him?
Well, staff, obviously.
Alright, give me that.
But it'll
roll.
be at a disadvantage then, won't it?
It will be, yes. So in this case, we'll use the lesser. That's not...
What?
You need to roll the
Is
hit
the
Wait,
check.
goblin? Is the
That's for
goblin
damage.
standing?
You need to hit him first, Dobby.
Yeah, how do I do that though?
So you have you set it up, didn't you? So you just click on the quarterstaff and it should roll for it.
Right. So just click on the quarterstaff.
Yeah,
it
just
should roll
work.
just
because we
stand
set it up.
And just do it once. It might take a second.
There we go.
Wow.
Alright, and then we press the damage, but so you press quarterstaff, and that should roll your damage.
Yep.
Well, he already rolled his damage.
No, hang on, we're doing this correctly.
Well, look, but hang on. I just clicked on quarterstaff now. Then I did that. The rolls.
Click on quarterstaff
Yeah,
in the
no.
log.
No, click
In the log.
quarterstaff in the log. So, hang on.
Oh, there. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. There.
See, okay, so you roll 5. You actually should get a +2 damage, I think. Shouldn't you?
No, he doesn't. He's got no
No.
dex.
Wow, he did not have the best of
But
skills.
you can use your bonus action to make an unarmed strike.
Yes.
He has like stats that he just randomly did. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll trust it in the heart of the RNG, and the gods were not
Nice.
kind.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh,
so I've got a 5 damage from my quarterstaff, and I must do another
Unarmed strike.
another unarmed strikes.
Yep.
Net,
Oh,
he's
okay, that
one better
misses.
than the average person.
Well, yes. It doesn't...
So he's just sort of on the floor swinging his staff and he swings the kick and just spins
So
around in a big circle.
I'm like breakdancing on my back with my quarterstaff, like.
Pretty much. You
the
smack
goblin
one in the
also
face
on
with
the
your
floor,
staff, and it gets a really quite bad headache, but it's not dead yet. Your arm
Is,
strike misses.
Rimmy, is the goblin already on the floor though too? Are they both on the floor?
Yes, they are.
They,
Yeah.
they both
Okay.
failed, so don't they get? We both at disadvantage because we're both on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious if he was standing and if he got hit, then I would wonder if.
Yeah, hang on. If
he
they're
would
on the
have to roll
floor
for it.
within 5 foot, he has an advantage to hit them.
But he's on the
They're
floor
both
as
on
well,
the
so he
floor.
takes disadvantage.
So he has disadvantage, but they cancel out.
Yeah, they
I'd
So he takes the
suppose
first
so.
number.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
if there's
I'd still think Okay, logically, I still think it's hard to hit someone if you're lying on the floor trying to whack someone with a quarterstaff, even if they are also on the floor. It's like trying to swing a sword on the floor.
Dodge on the floor, though.
Your decision, mate. You're the DM.
According to, I would like to say, according to rules as written, if there's advantage and disadvantage, they cancel out.
I'm well aware of how that works.
Ultimately, yes,
But
you have
He's
final.
the DM,
say
so
on-
it's his decision.
I'm going
I
to
do
rule that
think
it's still a
however-
disadvantage because, look, you're both on the floor. At that point, it's not a case of.
At that point,
you
it's
being
mud wrestling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mud wrestling. You're not. It's not in a case of.
I'm wounded. We're both covered in
That
pig
is
grease.
definitely harder than
Who
hitting
has the
someone
bigger
with a.
fist, though? Come on.
Like, even on the floor,
play
it's still
on.
going to be easy to hit someone who's standing up. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's
play on.
disadvantage. So,
Yep.
Steinwaller, your turn.
Oh, dang, it's already my turn again?
Yep.
There's like... Oh, they're in the oil slick.
Isn't
There's
there
If
still
I
a
walk
Google
in there, I'm
Lens
gonna
here?
fall down.
2 goblins in the
I
oil
don't have
slick.
high dex.
How long does
Uh,
How long does grease last?
10
For a
minutes,
while,
like.
right?
Yeah, it's like
That's
One
plenty of
minute.
time to fight.
basically until the encounter's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And a round
Stein,
is not long, is it?
there is... No. There's the goblin in front of you still.
6 seconds.
The rider is still... Oh, yeah, the rider just came to me and I deflected.
The rider and the singular goblin. There's still a soldier in front of you.
Alright, well, I'll just swing at him then.
Which one? The rider or the soldier?
The one right in front of me.
Okay, so the soldier then. Give me that roll.
Can I
Yep, you
imagine
hit.
I hit?
Yep, give me that damage. Okay, he's dead. Yep, you mulch this one.
Jesus
goblin.
Christ.
Once
doesn't-
again, not like I'm above average, but not the best roll either.
You didn't even hit him with the sharp edge. You just crushed him with the face of the sword.
I held my sword by the blade in and I just hit him with the butt of the sword and punched his head in.
13
crosses
damage
into
is
the
a
ground.
lot on a great sword.
There is actual like medieval
You see the
fighting
bonus.
manuals where they.
Yeah,
do-
yeah, I
Yeah.
forget what it's called, but it's like butting or something. I don't know.
You've rolled well above average on that. You rolled a 5 and a 4. Anyway, so yeah, you deal. You crush this soldier into nothing. The wolf's still there, but disguise kit.
On the ground, unconscious. Must put on makeup.
Facial disguises himself as a living person. Cool.
Green face pig. Green
No,
face
yeah,
pig.
he's trying to look like a goblin. That way, if we lose, he doesn't get like for sure killed. He wants to
Nice.
look like he's just downed, and then they just
All right, so
Right, you
the
must put on googly eyes.
the last soldiers are going to go. They are probably interested in beating a retreat, but at this point, they're struggling to get out of the muck. So, oh my god, no! One of them even continues to break down. He just spins out of control at this point. He throws up
Does that
violently.
mean he
as
falls on a sword?
No, he throws up
That's a
violently.
critical
It's
fail.
a
Look,
one though.
Okay, it's a 1, but every time
Fair
you guys
enough.
roll a
Crit
1, do
fails
you want to
don't
kill?
exist.
Yeah, do you want to kill another player? I do it occasionally because it's
Moreover,
amusing.
crit successes crits don't exist on skill checks.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't
It's
know
only
that.
attacks.
So.
It's look.
Yeah.
The point is with crit fails and stuff. It's normally just a minor disadvantage and for an amusing circumstance. However, if you really want it to be that every time you rolled a 1, you attacked an ally, then please stand next to Steinhaller and watch as he kills all of you. It's a terrible idea. No, he's fine. He just spins out of control and does some breakdancing.
Oh yeah, my critical failures would kill everybody.
They can still crawl
That
on
would
the
be
floor.
really bad.
Decapitate entire team.
They can
One swing,
indeed. And
it's a
I
great
think
sword. It just
They can disengage as a bonus action. Because
They can. I'm not sure whether they want to crawl away or if they want to. Actually, hang on a second. Let me check the wording of Greece. If you just leave the area, can you then stand up freely?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
well, in
It's
that
not,
case-
it doesn't like cover you.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so they're just going to leave. They're going to crawl out of the area, disengage as a bonus action, the 2 goblins, and stand up.
Can they stand up?
That's got to be their whole turn to try
Well,
and stand up in the grease, crawl out of the grease, and then stand up.
Well, it's, I was thinking,
Yeah,
I wasn't
that
sure
does
whether
sound
I
like
wasn't
a-
sure whether you could stand up out of the grease. Was my impression that you were covered in grease.
Yeah.
And then they're going to run.
Can I ask
You're
you,
rolling,
Yeah,
mate. You're
it's
the
just-
D&D. You're the DM.
Yeah.
with relation to Greece,
Yes.
the reagent for it is some pork fat, some pork rind or butter.
Yes.
That implies to me that the grease is flammable. The spell doesn't mention it.
Yes. Yes, it is.
No.
it is.
It
but
is.
we
Oh.
wouldn't catch our own people on fire. So like,
I hate
was
that
gonna,
ruling.
I was gonna throw a torch on it, but then he put a bunch of our friends in it. So it's not
Look,
There
you're
goes
more
that
than
idea.
welcome to.
That's as close as I could
something
get.
to remember about grease is it's not going to burn forever as well. Once you toss a flame in it, it goes away. It will catch on fire and then
I would
bye-bye.
vote for no.
Also, your friends
Plus,
are currently inside of it.
One of them has 1 HP, so I'm not gonna do it because
Quit it.
they couldn't live through it.
Anyway, so yeah, the goblins get up and they're just going to beat feet, fleeing towards the cave. They only get like 30 feet away though, so they're pretty much within distance. That's their turn, and Torbrick, your turn.
Who can I hit? Who's
can
within
hit
120 feet of me?
The remaining archer, the remaining wolves.
The remaining archer is going to get hexed and fired an eldritch blast at him.
All right, now we'll just say the archer's already wounded. You could go for a wolf instead. There, the wolf rider's a full
I'll go
HP.
for the wolf rider actually next to
Yeah,
Steinharder.
I was going to say because you deal a fair amount of damage, and you'll probably hit. There we go.
Archer's mine.
3 and your hex.
Okay, and then for the hex,
Okay, you kill him. Yep.
4.
So the wolf rider like swings at
Straight off his horse.
no, maybe it's a Torga.
course.
He like stabs down at Torga, and then as soon as he like roars his success, he's just blasted off the back, and his wolf whinnies and runs off, having just a strange. What's your magic look like? Is it purple? Is it the classic?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this purple blast just obliterates his owner, and the wolf is like and runs off from this terrible fucking magic. Perfect. All right, next up, Ryu, how you doing?
It's like that scene out of Lord of the
Magnus,
Rings.
how you doing? Glorfunkel. Alright, whoever's doing the text, stop. Anyway, Glormunkel, Mr. Bizzle. You might... Bizzle?
Yes.
There we are. Your turn.
Here, I'll help you out. I don't think they're doing this anymore, so get rid of these.
Right, hold on. I am going to cast Chill Touch on the.
Alright. Oh, yeah, that's a hit. That's
That
a
one
hit.
is
Roll me
an
that
attack.
damage.
Could you freeze the grease, technically?
Oh, damn. That's it's not a good roll. So who are you targeting with that? The archer, the soldiers, who?
The Archer.
The archer? Actually, the archer's already damaged, so yeah, you kill him. He drops very dead as he's...
That was a
boned.
1 of 8.
I'm well
That
He
aware.
was
just
a bad
shrivels
roll.
up into nothing and drops.
Yeah, he's like... Maybe, Doma, are you perhaps disappointed you didn't get to finish the archer off in an honourable duel?
Oh, really?
Otherwise, I was going to shoot him next turn, but
Alright, and the last wolf rider seeing this is going to disengage as a free action and then beat feet. He's out of here. He's going to flee to the cave too.
Me.
Yeah, he is. He's disengaging. He's just running. He's going to dash all the way back to the cave entrance. He ran forwards bravely, and now he's fleeing the fuck away.
He tried to stab me with a spear and instantly turned around when he missed it.
Oops, this was a bad idea. Bad idea. Diamond. Okay, there is 2 soldiers left in range. They're currently trying to flee. One's wounded, and they're trying to flee towards the cave. Let's just do this dramatically.
Both
I'm
are
going to
vaguely
shoot the one that
greasy.
is not wounded.
Alright, give me that roll.
Wait. Oh wait, no, the archers are the goblin one. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit, yep, and that's a kill. Nice. You kill him. So, there's now 1 wolf rider who made it inside the cave and 1 desperate goblin sprinting for safety. Bjorn,
Well,
you're
my
next.
job is done. I'm not gonna get to do anything.
Bjorn. Sugar.
It's like Jord, almost Bjorn.
Yep. How close is he?
Well, the problem
Fuck,
here
I
is
can't-
you're
I have to
still
get
on
off
the floor.
Fucking grease.
You want to
It's
crawl
fine,
out and
just
stand
crawl
up?
backwards. You're on
Can
the
I-
edge. Crawl backward. That's fine.
Can I throw a javelin whilst lying down?
Yes, you will take disadvantage.
It is disadvantage.
Yes, I
think.
would like to do
Minus
that.
10.
Give me that roll. God damn.
But should it be what kind of bonus should I get? Because I can't.
You'll be
don't
getting-
get strength.
It's a strength.
I imagine it'd be a-
on
It's strength
throwing
for a
weapons.
javelin.
Yep, strength because it's a throwing weapon. Okay, 16. That's a hit.
Even.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a hit.
Yes.
And javelin damage. Okay, you do yours.
Whoa.
8. Yeah, he's dead.
You'd have to be really strong to
Yeah.
throw that laying down, because you usually have to put your feet into it. That's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
That's
I
fucking.
am
That's
flexible.
great. You basically like.
Oh, we're
crawl
out
up
of
on your back
initiative now.
and you slide forwards along the ground. Maybe use the grease to speed yourself up, and then you launch this javelin, and he just drops at the mouth of the cave. Right.
No, he's just lying on his belly, throws the javelin, he slides
Some greasy
backwards
pig
slowly.
slides into his mouth.
Nice.
Is that all of them?
that's all of them apart from the Wolf Rider who made it to the cave. He is clearly not in
I-
fighting mood.
Can I try?
Meanwhile, in the cave, he gets the ogre to come outside.
Yep, and you guys suddenly get beset by a large number of kobolds. Yeah, they're going to stab you to death now.
Well, now I wish to crawl out of the grease.
Alright, so yeah, you can dispel the grease, I think.
I'm going to run over to Torga, cast Spare the Dying.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of that grease.
Okay, so what are you casting on him?
Spare the Dying.
Alright, and
So he doesn't have to make saving throws anymore.
Nice, okay, there we go. So they're all stabilized. Do you guys want to wait around for them to wake up, or
I think we take a short rest.
Alright, so an hour passes.
That's like 4.
And I'm going to recover a spell slot.
We're out of fighting now.
You're out of fighting.
I mean,
do you want to? Here's the thing.
Do you
I'll
want to start
describe.
burning this place down, or take a short rest?
Here's the thing I described.
I
Right?
can just heal them.
Hold
Heal them
on,
all
hold on.
with one.
Ah, good point. You can. So this place is basically a goblin hut, right? There are various huts and bits and pieces around, but it's sort of based around that sort of big cave on the side of the hill, and that's where the last Wolf Rider disappeared to. And there seems to be no movement apart from the fires from the rest of the village, but the only living thing you know of in this village is inside of that cave.
So can
There's probably more of them in there.
is insight? Would insight give me the idea of whether
No.
that was all of them or
No.
Okay. Would there be a roll for that someone could?
Do you look for track?
Investigate, or I guess survival for tracks might be good, but you wouldn't. No, you couldn't really tell tracks from a village.
I mean, because my logic is we're right outside their village. They came at us, but they retreated. So it kind of give the implication that if there were more, they'd come out and try to fend people away from their village. You know. That's why I thought maybe insight. You know.
So, do you guys want to get touched up now by 1 HP each and get woken up and then have a short rest, or do you want to wait a short? Like, do you want to continue on now? What's your choice? What do you guys want to do?
If I get 1 HP,
protect
I'm at
those.
11 and I'm good.
If there's only one of them, we want to finish him off. But I'm worried there's more of them in the cave.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to use I'm going to use lay on hands on each of them to heal them for 1 health.
Okay. So all of you who are unconscious all wake up with 1 HP.
The cave the goblins ran into, is it slope upwards or downwards?
It's basically it starts at the base of a hill and sort of goes up into the.
Okay.
Sort of curves up into the hill, and then maybe
could
it
try
goes
smoking
down, but
it out.
as far as you can see,
I would like to cast Goodberry and offer some of the berries to the people who have almost died and anyone who's kind of low.
yeah. So how much is Goodberry heal for?
It gives 10 berries, each of which heals for 1 hit point.
That's 1 hit point each then.
All right. So
They can have more than one Goodberry.
yeah, so people aren't wounded. So who wants
it's
healing?
If anyone's on full HP, move themselves up a bit.
I'm on 1 hit point.
Zars, how many hit points do you have? Are you full still?
Well, I'm on 2 hit points, so I'm not exactly hale and healthy.
I'm kind of.
Okay.
Should we just should we just camp here? And keep
Yeah, I
an
think
eye on
if we
this
just
place?
If we take a short rest, we run the risk of more of them coming out of the cave.
I recommend if we back off, we probably want to get into some brush and keep
Yeah,
at least 2 lookouts.
I can burn all my healing here, but that's a total of 20 hit points.
I do need a short rest to get my second wind back.
Let's burn the village and camp in the woods nearby.
Don't forget we need to get their heads.
Do we need the heads?
Gather heads afterwards. They're
If
scattered.
only we had a spell that could put the village in a bunch of grease that we could.
I mean, if we take a short rest, I can get it back.
Let's start chopping all their heads off.
If the cave slopes upwards, we could smoke them out. Or try to, at least.
Interesting.
Just take all these lovely huts, put them in the entrance, torch, bam.
Let's try that. Yeah, let's do it.
Why don't
So
we
you
go
want to try and
sneaky
smoke the
peeky,
goblins out?
Oh, yeah, let's start a fire at the entrance to the cave.
Before we do anything, I cast Goodberry twice. I would like to eat at least 4 of the berries.
Okay, you get 4 HP back.
So
now there is 16
there's-
HP to go between the rest of you.
I have 1 hit point out of 7.
Okay,
I have
let's
I
just
have
say
10,
what
but I'm also a frontliner, so it's up to you whether you think 10 is enough.
16.
Considering most of our people have less than 10 max, I think that's enough.
Okay, it's nice and easy math. 6, so you all get 2 HP back, and then everyone but Jackal and I think Gorfinkel's almost full.
I'm on 5, which is nearly full, but still.
5. I'd be like dangerously low.
I'm on 3. I got fucked up, yo. I'm on 3.
Right,
Alright,
I'll
so yeah,
go
just-
without.
So you're going
also,
without?
those of you who have consumed good berries do not need rations today.
Cool. So 2 of you get 2 HP, the rest get 3, and then of course Torga gets 4. Cool. Mark that down.
All right. Well, while you sort that out, I'm gonna let my dog in real quick.
For the rest of you, so an hour passes. Oh, do you want to do the short rest now, or do you want to try smoking them up first?
Let's do the short rest first, I think.
Yeah,
Cool.
because if we try smoking them out in like 50
Right.
turns,
I've got my 1 spell slot
I see.
back.
Goblin archers, can I scavenge arrows? Or are they like very different to the ones I use? Because I use a longbow, they use short bows.
They're very
Yeah, I'm
different
gonna
to yours.
use-
They're shitty
I'm gonna-
goblin arrows. They're black. They're made for a short bow. They're not your arrows.
Use 1 hit die.
Actually, this is more like a troop question. Is there any point in us trying to salvage any of this equipment? This goblin equipment is not amazing.
You could
It's crap. You
certainly
can't sell
get
it.
some crap. Yeah, you can't really sell it, but you could maybe give it to your guys and they'd laugh at you and say, "Buy me something real, or I'm not going to fight for you."
Yeah, we'll go the first thing. So if it's not sellable, then it's pointless. I'm just gonna do patrols so we don't get rumbled by more goblins while they rest.
All right, cool.
All right. I'm going to spend any
I'm
hit die.
gonna.
Yeah, so everyone, the way hit dice works is you have a certain number of hit dice equal to your level, and every time you take a short rest, you can expend those hit dice to roll your number of hit dice to heal up. For example, in the case of Torbrick, he rolls a 1d8 because that is his hit dice, and that's how many he's healed.
So I heal 4 hit points.
Yep, and
Is that for short rests as well?
Do you
And
have,
there's 4 short rests.
if long,
long
rest is 40
rest
HP.
is full, yeah, and you refill your hit dice. Don't
You
you?
get
you
half
get
your
half.
hit. You get half your level back in hit
Alright.
dice. Yeah.
So, for example,
Is that rounded up?
Bjornir has a 1d10 hit dice, so he gets 1
Oh, fuck's sake.
roll of 1d10 and can heal up that much. You do get the +4, don't you? Yeah, you get the con modifier.
I don't know if you do.
And there's no point to hold on to hit dice, right? Because they always come back when you rest.
Yeah, more or
Well,
less.
pretty much, yeah. I'll check it out real
I don't know
quick.
if
I
you-
can't recall if you get the hit dice, the bonus.
Do I need to do a perception of some variety for the patrolling?
Yes, just one moment.
Okay, because I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright, well, roll me a quick perception check.
Oh, it hasn't triggered. Oh, there we go. No, wait. Oh.
Oops. I didn't put the +1 in right, but oh wait. Oh,
Just
mine's
trigger,
still
just give
rolling.
me. Oh, there we go. That's the one. Oh, there's
take
2
it
now.
over. There we
Okay.
go.
Well, like I said, it's a 12.
All right,
No, that's
so I'm
perception.
up at 20. Just kidding. I'm back at max.
Well, I was rolling perception because I'm just patrolling. I didn't get any injuries at all.
Oh.
So just amazing.
So, Chips, how much longer are we going to go for? It's been like 3.5 hours.
Well, yeah, it's been since, 7, so that's 3 hours. It'll probably go till 11:30 and or 11. This is a good ending time. Depends what we want to do. Depends how long we're going to continue for, what you guys want to move on to do now. If you want to move on to something big, say, take on... oh, fuck, I can't even say
Let's
his own
just
name.
finish off the
Scraven.
goblins and end, I think.
Yada yada. I think finishing the goblins and ending here is a good idea. Also, you do add your con modifier to hit dice rolls.
Oh, okay, in that case. I
Yeah.
get,
Oh well, I mean it doesn't matter. So I mean,
Cool.
I'm max anyway.
So you'll heal that much up,
extra
and
+1.
perception check, magnet, the first one. Why is there 2? Okay, whatever. The first one,
Well, because I clicked once and it didn't really register, so I clicked again.
Oh, good,
so
oh,
it's
good.
just the 12.
12. So you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Maybe eventually during the night, during the hour, you see the wolf sort of wander back, peek its head out of the forest, whimper, and then run away. It's not happy.
The one which we killed, the rider.
The one where you killed the rider and the wolf ran away. Cool. Alright, so you guys eventually wake up, and there's now still the cave. The goblins' fires are starting to die down now because there's no one to actually tend to them. Maybe your own campfire.
Alright, let's smoke this fucker out.
Alright, so you guys wander on up. Do you want to just start a fire
I'm
on
gonna
the
start
or what?
Chopping the heads off of the goblins to bring back.
Ah, of course.
I spent some of my short rest gathering toenails off the goblin corpses.
Lovely. Lovely. You have a large variety of goblin toenails. They're all horribly
I basically
stinky.
just chopped all their heads off, and so we've got
Cool.
all their heads.
Yeah, you have a pile of it.
In a big
Like
sack.
shit ton of heads.
I'd recommend scouting ahead, peeking into the village just to make sure there's not an ambush.
Alright. Well, the village itself
Okay,
is
I'm just gonna
empty,
do that.
but it's the it's the
Well-
cave that you know there's someone in there.
Do we start
Err on
piling
the
stuff?
side of caution, so you know.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Let's pile this stuff up. So
So
we're beginning just piling up wood and crap at the entrance. of the
Alright.
cave.
So yeah, eventually,
In such a way that it should. The smoke should waft in.
yeah, you light the fire. You know, the fire lights up, goes in big plumes of smoke eventually, because it's all just horrible. You know, it's called wet wood that you sort of throw on top. And after a little while, the smoke starts to fill the cave, and it starts to even roll back out. After, you know, this is like a good 20 minutes later, still no goblins, as this the smoke actually starts to circle back out and come back out on the floor as it cools. Give me a perception check, whoever's nearest to the front of the cave.
Who would that be?
I don't know, who would be standing there and lighting the fire? Who would be like wafting the fire and keeping it alight?
Sounds like something Tobruk would do.
Sounds like something the leader would not be doing.
I mean,
Sounds like something someone less important would be doing.
I'm not very perceptive, but I'm really strong, so I'd probably be moving stuff to the fire and tending to it.
Sure, give me a
Plus it's
perception
big
check,
goblin.
Jackal.
Who's got the best survival skill? Probably them. They're probably the best at fires.
Perception.
Oh, alright.
I don't see anything.
Maybe, how long would you guys leave it before you did anything? Because an hour passes, and the smoke has just completely filled the cave at this point. You can't really see around it, because it's a curving cave. But there's so much smoke, it's just jammed full, and now it's pouring out the top as well. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess we're going to have to go in.
Could we scout for any smoke popping up in the forest if there's an entrance?
Very clever idea. Give me a quick perception check.
Well, I mean, I would say it to the crew because I just failed it.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
I would recommend it to a ranger to check.
So yeah, Diamond, Zarmus, do you guys, who's got the better perception? Give that a shot.
Got the slightly better, I think.
Torga's done it.
Oh, wait.
Torga's rolled.
Okay, so
it's better than me, anyways.
No, yeah, when you got the back, you can't see any other smoke plumes. There's no other. Actually, sorry, you see one from the farmhouse, and that's it. When you climb back down from the top of the hill, it seems the only smoke there is.
I mean, that'll be where they've lit that'll be their bonfire.
Seems the only smoke plume is actually from inside of the cave where you've currently got your fire. It's really hard to breathe.
All right.
Because we know they were in cahoots.
Let's go in.
Right.
I'm just gonna walk backwards and leave them to it. I don't think this is worth the effort.
All right. So inside, sort of inside the cave, you know, you wait for a while for the smoke to sort of filter out, but it's still really hard to breathe. It's heavy, thick, smoggy. It's horrible. You trudge through. Who's following the brave leader?
I mean, I guess I would.
I admire your loyalty.
I'm with you.
All right.
So we died once, might as well die again.
This posse walks in, and you sort of curve right and you curve left. You pass what's like a sort of meant to be like a locked door, you suppose. It's just like a bunch of wooden slats tied together with string, and you sort of you wrench that open. The door barely locks, and you wander through another little thing. You see some camping, some sleeping beds rather, and
I'm going to steal one of those sleeping beds. I don't actually have one.
Nice, all right. It's goblin-sized, however.
Yeah, I don't...
So.
Oh, I mean, I can't use it then.
Means it's human.
I can wrap it around me. It will keep me warm.
Still
we
3 or
use
4
sewing kits to sew them all together.
What?
Sew them all together, you know. Just
right, yeah.
You
Like
really
a huge rug, sure.
patchwork, you know.
Sure, and then
Just take 3 or 4,
the
you
cave
know.
trails on. There's a table that's been sort of overturned as if someone was about to use it as a cover or something. Some like really rotten meat, sort of. Well, you wouldn't say it's rotten. It just smells bad because they've been eating raw meat. It's just scattered on the floor. And then past at the very back of the cave is just probably 20 or 30 dead bodies, all dead from the smoke. Up the front is...
Are they all goblins?
Well, one's a wolf. Up the front is a goblin with his spear, and he's now like lying on the floor just dead. And there's probably about 5 or 6 others, and they all look fairly young or otherwise just incapable of fighting. Like maybe one's missing an arm, one's sort of lost a chunk of flesh, one's lost an eye, that sort of thing. They're all just like lying there with sort of improvised weapons, you know, some knives, a fork. One's actually managed to find a sword somehow. And at the very back of the cave, around 24 or so, is just the goblin children, goblin women, all that sort of stuff, sort of herded at the back of the cave as they try to escape the smoke.
It's like there's a bunch of slaves and we just killed them too while they're in the back.
Yeah.
Well, that's the goblins done.
We are the worst. We are the fucking worst.
That's grim. Whose idea was it to set the fucking fire?
Glad I did not go into the cave.
Fucking hell, lads.
Well,
When we get back out, remind me to box that gnome round the ears. Jesus Christ.
So you've got a lot of head shopping to do, I think.
We're not doing that
Please,
again.
Scraven.
I think we probably have to make a constitution check to keep our stomach.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
got
of
the
dead
job
people
done.
here.
I got the job done. It doesn't.
They're only.
Oh, that's a little bit of bile. It comes up in your throat and you have to swallow it back down.
My guy.
Oh, well, I don't want to roll this. It's gonna suck.
And that's where we'll
do I
leave it
need
for
to
now.
use that
Torga
my
actually
character
enjoys
wouldn't
the
care.
sight. He said, I'm really hungry now. Oh, God. Anyone for good
Coriolis
berries?
is throwing up violently.
My weak stomach can't take this. It's
Oh,
terrible.
poor Magnus.
Yep, are we changing with you?
Yeah.
I feel like my character wouldn't care, but I'll roll. Whatever.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you're a
still
little
changing.
queasy as well. You're like doing a little throw up. It's just a little bit, and you kind of close your mouth after it. Just
It's
a
just
little
the
hiccup.
smell. That's all. It's
Yeah.
the smell that's hurting my constitution.
The smell.
Smoked goblin
well-
meat smells a bit odd.
200 gold better be worth it.
Can I see if there's any like hidden doors or hidden boxes
Yes,
about where they might be keeping
Rimmy,
the treasure?
I imagine they'd have some copper since they had. Like,
That
copper.
is what I'm about to say. Your treasure. So, you gain.
Before we, Rimmy, goblins.
Yes.
Do they count as fiends?
No.
Okay.
You find 659 copper.
Quartermaster will take
that's
care
like
of that.
six silver, isn't it?
That's 6 gold.
6
Yeah,
gold.
6
okay.
gold.
Hang on, I'll write it down then. How much was
Yeah.
it? 269.
So
659.
659.
Goblin lives sound expensive.
And you also find. You find 1 silver.
Bingo.
God, these dice.
You find
Why don't you
659 copper, 1 silver, some shitty goblin weapons, and your own conscious.
How about a 1d2 for the gold? How about that? Come on.
No, there is no gold here. God, no.
Man.
These are goblins. They're in gold here.
Any weapons or other?
Not even a
worth
gold
taking?
tooth.
The shittiest goblin crap.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
gold
Imagine.
teeth. Like I can't.
Yeah, it's probably something they-
Oh,
Okay,
They've
a
sta-
golden tooth. If I roll a
crap.
20, there's a golden tooth. There's no
If you
such
want
thing
to
as a
pull the
golden
fucking
tooth.
teeth out of their mouths.
You're like, oh god, it feels so sick, we've just killed them. Let's steal their teeth and sell them.
My
Well,
Would I have
character
heard
wants
the
money.
wrenching in the cave?
My character wants
But
money.
haven't
He
you
doesn't
guys
care.
been raiding merchants and stuff?
Oh, they have been. Indeed, which is
So
almost
where are all their
strange.
stuff?
You
Yeah,
haven't
where
seen
are
many.
all
You haven't
this
seen many merchant crates. In fact, you haven't seen many crates or otherwise supply bags that you would have
Oh.
expected.
It's,
Oh.
it's
Well,
almost
that's
like we
fucking
should
suspicious,
investigate.
isn't it?
Well, I mean, they're goblins. You know,
Fucking
In all
goblins.
they're
fairness,
trouble as it is.
in all
I
fairness, one of
think
them was
maybe our
really
new
smart.
rebel friends might be hiding something else from us.
I think it's more likely Skaven was just talking shit
Do you mean
as
Skalder?
before.
Oh no, Scraven. No, Skaven. Skalder.
It is Scraven. Even as a-
Scraven. Skalda.
So
think
called
Scraven was
the
just
Raven.
Sure.
Talking
Shiva.
Are you
shit.
sure it's not Skalda? Because I've been hearing Skalder a lot. So
Skolda is
Was
not.
anyone violently sick?
Yes, it was
Coriolis.
Coriolis. Yeah.
Would I have heard that? From
Yes.
outside, I'm sat at the entrance.
Yes.
All right, I want to go inside, have a look, and I want to draw the scene on a little pad of paper I've got.
Oh, lovely. Give me a quick roll and see if you're also violently sick whilst you're drawing this.
Yeah, con save.
Constitution.
Yep.
Wait, so who
Yeah,
didn't go into the cave?
Console.
I know I did.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't say I was
heard
going.
retching inside, so I was like, yeah, I'll have a look.
You're retching too, mate.
Yeah, all right.
I was.
But I'm
irritated,
gonna-
But I don't
I'm
care.
gonna
up
get
on
down a
hand.
little sketch.
You throw up on your
I'm gonna
sketch.
be ready.
I'm just gonna give you an artisan's tool roll. That's why is it strength? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever.
You
Fuck
have
it.
to have
You're
the strength
rolling
to
artisan
lift
with
the pen.
strengths. 3. It is a shit drawing.
You puked out on it a little bit. That's all.
Just yeah, it's puke on it. Stick figures. Just a bit stick figures.
It's modern art. It's
Let's get back to the Hader and
And that, I
claim
believe,
our gold.
is where we'll leave it for now. So, you've
Christ, that was dark for me.
Look,
Yeah, I will say I apologize for the smoke plan. I did not envisage them just choking to death.
What
That's
did you
not what I
expect?
had in my head.
you don't got to worry. You did follow Scraven's orders to the plan, like to the letter. He
Yeah,
said
but
kill their wives.
Scraven's
It's
scum.
fucking
I
goblins.
mean, look,
Stop.
you
Think
just
about it.
clearly
They
like the
were-
guy.
I was
You
gonna
followed
tell him
his
to
orders
run
so
away.
well.
Think about it, we
Ah.
fought like 15 of them. There were probably like 15 still in there, so like it's easier. It's fine.
It's easy.
I
I was
think
going
it
to tell him to
was
leg it.
goblins.
I was going to tell him to fuck off and never come back.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
How are you gonna do
guess-
that? You don't speak Goblin.
just gonna
goblins speak
angrily
common.
dwarf at them.
Goblins speak common.
See, the problem with D&D is
Well,
that
that-
goblins is an evil idea, and that's where the moral commentary comes in. It's like, if a goblin baby
Are
is
they
that
people?
evil? No, I was going to
It's
say, like,
the orc baby question.
yeah, it's the orc baby question, you know. Do you kill an orc baby because it's inherently evil? Or no, it's
Are
just an orc
goblin
baby. you know.
people.
Are goblin people. Next time on Philosophy and D&D. Anyway, this was quite lovely. I need to go actually eat breakfast now, so I'll see you lads around.
I have tried writing up a small summary of what's been going on. I'm not entirely done, but I'll post it in like a paste bin or something.
Cool.
in the
Well, I'm
Discord
actually,
or
I've got
something.
recording the whole thing. I'll whack that up as soon
Oh,
as
that
possible.
works as well.
It's a lovely
Make
bloody
sure to
Maybe I can
make
make
sure
a
to
decent
get my
map of
lovely
the world
lying down javelin throw through his head.
Actually,
sliding
my
forwards.
My character can
Go.
call maps, so maybe I can just make a map as we learn of the world.
Yeah, so can
Actually,
I.
that's a very good point. If you guys want to make, if either of you are skilled at making maps, I will give you detailed descriptions. I'll like point out and help you build a map. If you want to actually make a map as you arrive, because there's not many maps of this place. Or I can.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just jabbing him with my staff. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's money in cartography.
There actually is in this case because there's so few maps of this area. Selling a properly detailed map is worth a lot of money. So yeah, if any of you have like just want to sketch it, or if you want to paint, I don't know.
Are we doing
paint or use it.
experience or milestone leveling?
We will probably do
I'll
experience, I think.
figure
So
it
I'm gonna calculate that up real quick. Oh, me monster manual's just turned off. Lovely.
So while you're figuring that out, aren't orcs and goblins under the usually evil category? So they're not inherently evil. They just
I
end up
believe
that
so,
way
yes.
because of their society.
It's
Depends
also
on the world.
It's
Depends
also
on
the
the world
nature
we live
versus nurture question. That's kind of the gist of it. Is that
yeah, nature versus
yeah.
nurture?
is
I
it
mean,
the orc
evil
culture that makes them
choice.
evil, or is the orc culture evil because of the orcs?
I still feel like this should provoke like this in other systems. In other games, this might actually provoke an alignment check.
Here's the thing.
I don't know. It was an accident.
Look,
I mean, I
Alignment-
think my
the point is, alignment checks, I don't care that much about it, right? If you seriously want to change your alignment, go ahead and do it. But as it is,
Yeah,
I care
no,
more
that's-
about the characters playing and going, fuck, we fucked up, rather than, oh, look, guess what? I tricked you, therefore you get minus alignment, lol. Ha! That just feels shitty.
Yeah, that's why I said in another game. I feel like we're gonna have to do some good to make up for this, though.
yeah, I mean,
We'll see.
so I didn't walk with you into
I
the
feel
game,
like
but I do imagine
this is
that
the sort of place in the world where good is highly subjective.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
pretty
you-
sure Thor's already pissed off at me. First, we just killed a shitload of goblins. Secondly, I did fuck all.
But I mean, like my character wouldn't like knowing that she killed like
I wouldn't care about
30
goblins at all.
innocent goblins with the smoke idea. And she wouldn't like that.
How many overall goblins did they kill?
I
I
pray.
think we care that we just
I'm
butchered
just doing that
women and
math right
children.
now.
Yeah, we
The
just
battle
like
with dead children. Oh,
Wait, do
fuck.
we get XP for
The
the
young
children?
Yeah, I'm giving you XP.
Yeah, we get
Yeah, we should do.
Younglings.
We killed
Oh
them.
my God.
yeah. So
Yes.
you know, you know that scene in I think it's Return of the Jedi where Anakin has the breakdown after he killed the village full of
kills
sand people.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he did that on
Yeah,
purpose.
that.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah,
We
this wasn't
knew-
quite.
There's
we
a difference.
knew it
He
was-
was man enough to do it with his fucking hands.
We knew there was a goblin village here. We knew that was where they were living.
We
Well,
didn't
the-
see any women or children.
My idea was basically we'll smoke them so they escape the cave, or there's some other exit
The
somewhere.
plan
Not
was to
that they
smoke them
choke
out,
to
not
death.
kill them through smoke inhalation.
Well, you did smoke them
Honestly-
out, that's for sure.
My character would have been more than happy with that idea, and he's a tactician, so he probably would have been a key component in wanting to do it.
Okay.
I can't imagine
So
someone
guys,
cares
there
too
is-
much
you're
about
doing
goblins.
it.
Upside point.
Alright, everyone, there are 1,000 XP. I gave you 100 for murdering all of those innocent people.
Oh my God.
So there's 1,000 XP, so you all get 100 apiece for this battle.
Oh.
How much is the level up? Is it 1,000
I
for
forget
the
what
first
that
one?
means.
300 to get
300,
to level
yeah.
2.
So
I think
pretty
it's
much
300.
when also I'll be giving XP rewards for basically good RP as well if that's a thing, but also just completing objectives. So if you guys do indeed get back and get your money, you'll also get a little bit of XP as well. So it's
I can't imagine we're going to
Hey,
get
good
this money without some fucking trouble.
Good news, guys. If we slaughter another couple of hundred innocent goblin children, we get to level up.
And then
That's
I
right.
get
What do you mean if?
I can attack more. Yay.
I
When
really,
you
yeah,
get the
you
nearest
are
goblin
100%
children.
We are going to
younglings
dump
here.
goblin heads all over his fucking hut, and he is going to pay.
I
Do we
wanna see
have
you guys.
to
You guys
carry
actually have
all
enough
these
heads that you
heads?
could probably fill like the front room of his house just with goblin heads, and I think he would
We're
enjoy
going to do
that.
it. We're going to
don't we
fill his
get
house
XP
with
for all
goblin
the
heads.
babies we
And I'm
killed?
going to stick my hand out and go 200 gold.
Wait, how are we
that's good.
carrying all the goblin head?
We've got carts. We've got baggage train.
You've got baggage
Did we
train.
kill a bunch of women and children too? Don't we get the XP for that?
That's what you got 100 XP for. Yeah,
Oh, all of them? Okay.
Yeah, goblins
Oh,
are
I
like
thought
50
you meant
XP
for
each.
fighting.
They're nothing.
yeah. Goblins are 50 XP each. Then you got a little bit extra for the wolf
We
riders
did
and
kill
the
lots
captain.
of goblins.
You did,
And the wolf. We killed a wolf as well.
and
But
you
there's
got,
10 of us,
you got extra for the
so
captain.
XP split is it splits a long way out.
Yeah, if 4
wonder
people
how
had
much
done
a
this,
goat-
they would have just leveled up to like level 3 straight away. But no, level 3, 2.5 about there.
I wonder how much XP a goat would net me.
In fairness, 4 people pretty much did do this. Most of us were dead.
Excuse me, I contributed by absorbing the first volley of arrows bravely with my face.
You absorbed so much damage, mate.
To be fair, I couldn't. I would have went down too if they were all on me, because like I could only heal once.
Right,
I
I
come
gotta
down
jump
to
off
0.
now, lads. So thank you for the lovely game.
Lads, it
This
went
was good
fine.
fun.
Right, good night. That was really
sorry,
good
mate.
fun.
I think my biggest contribution was when that goblin attacking me fucked up and killed his mate.
Nailed it.
Also the good berries.